With NFL Network now on the Westwood One Radio Network. NFL games could look a lot different in 2021 if some of the new rule changes proposed Thursday get passed by league owners. Among the proposals include subbing out the onside kick for 1 4th and 15 play from the kicking team's 25-yard line, allowing replay officials to contact the field crew to know about a missed call, and even change to let all non-linemen wear single-digit jersey numbers. Elsewhere, University of Minnesota receiver Rashad Bateman made a strong bid to get into the first round of the draft with an impressive pro day workout that included a 4.39 40 time. In other news, the Lions signing cornerback Corn Elder, while the Colts added ex-Steelers DB Sean Davis. And the Falcons are heading to jolly old England. Atlanta will play a 2021 home game in London. International games were canceled last season due to the coronavirus pandemic. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
At Napa, we keep things moving. If it has wheels and an engine, we help keep it on the road. And if it's on the road, we have parts for it. And if you need a part, you can get it fast, like same-day pickup or next-day delivery fast. At Napa, when we're not thinking about cars, we're thinking about the people who drive them. Because when it comes to serving you and our community, our motor never quits. That's Napa know-how. Same-day pickup and next-day delivery available at participating stores and on in-stock items only.
What's in store this week at your local Staples?
Bigger savings every day.
That's because Staples has just lowered their everyday prices on paper, pens, and markers.
Right now, a ream of Staples True Red copy paper is only $3.99.
Plus, select 5 packs of Sharpie markers and 4 packs of Expo Dry Erase markers are each just $3.99 every day.
Shop in store or pick up curbside and save at Staples.
Limit 3. Curbside available at most stores. See staples.com/weekly ad for details.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro. Gene, I must say, you do an excellent bunny hop.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Is that right? I like the hand jive.
Yeah. Okay.
Not the bunny hop.
Well, it's one of those things you get to do once a year, right?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the difference. You can only do the bunny hop once a year. The hand jive, you can do it till the cows come home.
Or the hokey pokey. That's good anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime.
The AM 1230 Crime Watch. Somebody took a locomotive for a joyride in Newberry, Florida.
How in the world can you do that?
Officials say the engine was locked, but the suspect may have gained access through a window. Yeah.
And then you have to wonder, they had to know something about what they were doing. So I would suggest they look towards people that are licensed to operate a locomotive.
I don't know. It may well have been, some model train club initiation prank.
That's a scary model train.
Yes. Yeah, and speaking of that, you don't just steal a locomotive.
No.
No, you have to train for this.
Train and train and train.
Okay, enough. Are you ready for Easter?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Are you?
Yeah. With the pandemic and everything else, things just aren't the way they used to be. And with no kids around the house, Pam and I will hide eggs, and an hour later we'll forget where we put them and go look.
Yeah, then you better have somebody shadow you when you hide them, or they will find you several months later.
Yes, well, Louis will find them.
The smell.
Yes. And by the way, today is National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day. I love peanut butter and jelly.
Butter and jelly.
Yeah, PB&J.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, it's the favorite lunchtime sandwich of American kids and many adults, too.
For a long time. I
Yes.
mean, I don't know how many years it's had that distinction, but I'd say for decades, for sure.
Yes. And let's see, we're in April 2nd. It's National Garden Month.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
National Garden Month.
Yeah, okay. Are you ready for birthdays?
We've got some, both the big shots and then the real people.
Okay, our big shot birthdays. Actor Linda Hunt is 76. Actor Sam Anderson, 74. Singer Emmylou Harris is 74. Actress Pamela Reed, 72. Dave Robinson, he's the drummer with The Cars. He's 72. Actor Christopher Maloney is 60. And let's see, actor Clark Gregg is 59. Actor Jana Marie Hupp is 54. And actor Rosalind Sanchez is 48. Actor Pedro Pascal, 46. Actor Adam Rodriguez, 46. Actor Michael Fassbinder is 44. Actor Bethany Joy Lenz is 40. Actor Drew Van Acker is 35. Actor Jesse Plemons is 33. Local birthdays coming up.
Did you know that most adults with autism are unemployed, and a major hurdle is the lack of job opportunities? That's why Autism Speaks is teaming up with Lee Container, the J. Donald and Laurel Lee Family Foundation Fund, and Delivering Jobs to create a more inclusive workforce in the U.S. Are you an HR professional, community leader, or business owner? Join us in creating a workforce where people of all abilities can contribute and thrive. To learn more, visit autismspeaks.org/employment.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Adrian Magana, Jenna Bejarano, Jesus Gonzalez, Francisco Murgia, Anthony Ibarra, Jesus Roybal, Chris Phillips, Oriana Rodriguez, Marie Desert, Alan Tyler, Helen Tamayo, Lance Havens, Letty Rodriguez, Mike Schrum, Randy Vance, Tony Carrillo, Manny Filbert, and happy anniversaries, well, Lori and Bob Edwards, and Conchita and Salvador Briones.
All right.
So,
yeah.
Happy birthdays.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. And you know, I came across this on the internet, another conspiracy theory. Yeah, Easter was created by the big wicker companies as a ploy to promote the sale of Easter baskets. Yeah. I think it was on Twitter.
This is getting serious.
Yeah. Anyway, so when it comes to Easter candy, which one would be your favorite?
Peanut butter and chocolate.
Okay.
And you know, combined, it can be a candied animal or, you know, anything like that.
Okay, like Reese's.
Reese's, yeah.
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 Okay. That sounds like fun. I think mine are still the what are the malted milk eggs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I ran into, you know, the peanut, it's Mexico, very popular, and that's where it came from, the cacahuates that they put in the little round, I don't know what you want to call it. They're a candy.
Yeah.
But, man, they dip those in chocolate.
Okay.
That's it's a trick to make sure that it doesn't crumble, you know, and you don't want it to crumble.
Because then it'll be everywhere.
Yeah, you don't want to waste it.
Yeah. Okay. We send my granddaughter, Emily Ann, a box of the Mexican candies.
Oh, okay.
Every so often, that she shares with the dorm, her dorm mates at University of Nebraska, and it's just one of those things. To me, a lot of the Mexican candies, the marzipan and the other things, very good.
Oh, they're not as sweet as and that makes them just really different.
Yes. Okay, are you ready for news?
We have news coming up on a Good Friday.
Okay, it's a look at World and California news headlines brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. We're going to hit 100 this weekend. Call Lock Air Conditioning and schedule that preseason air conditioner checkup before it's too late.
CBS News Brief. The jobs market is shooting up as states ease restrictions and vaccinations increase. Employers added 916,000 positions in March. Unemployment was down to 6%. Bankrate's Mark Hamrick says the trend will continue.
In the coming months, we can expect more jobs added and the headline unemployment rate to sink into the 5% range and probably below that at some point.
Another sign more people are flying. CBS News travel editor Peter Greenberg.
The TSA just recorded 20 straight days of screening more than 1 million passengers a day. And the next 4 days looks to continue this trend.
The Minneapolis police chief who fired Derek Chauvin expected to take the stand at his murder trial today. And this is Good Friday. CBS's Robert Berger in Jerusalem's Old City.
Christians wearing face masks are marching here on the Via Dolorosa, visiting the 14 stations of the cross.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Whatever the weather brings, summer or winter, you can rely on a York Affinity premium system to keep your home comfortable year-round. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bills. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties. Affordable financing options are available. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. York, install confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Police in the city of Orange say 44-year-old shooting suspect Aminadab Gonzalez knew and had worked with his victims.
It appears all of the adults were connected either by business or a personal relationship. And this was not a random act of violence.
Police Lieutenant Jennifer Ahmad, 4 people killed, including a 9-year-old boy, 1 woman critically injured, believed to be the boy's mother. She and the suspect still hospitalized in critical but stable condition. Governor Gavin Newsom dismissing the effort to recall him while saying he's received lots of support.
From Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren to Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, all supporting no on recall, every statewide elected officer. I'm really blessed by that support.
Newsom speaking after getting his dose of the Johnson & Johnson COVID vaccine Thursday. Polls showing Newsom likely to remain in office should a recall election be called. Angels and Padres win. Giants, Dodgers, and A's lose their regular season openers. UCLA gearing up for its matchup in the Final Four with top seed Gonzaga tomorrow. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your all-season air conditioning and sheet metal shop. Call Lock Air Conditioning today.
The border is in crisis. President Trump secured the border, but Biden is spending $86 million on hotel rooms for migrants. Now, Grant Stinchfield investigates Biden's executive orders at dangerous policies. Watch Stinchfield on Newsmax TV tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern as he reveals the dangers. Find Newsmax TV on all major cable systems or get it free on Roku, YouTube, Xumo, Pluto, and smart TVs. Plus, download the free Newsmax app on your phone. Help protect our border. Watch Newsmax TV's Stinchfield tonight.
The JCPenney Mystery Sale is back, just in time for Easter. You could get an extra 30, 40, or even 50% off coupon while they last during our in-store giveaway, Thursday to Saturday. If you'd rather shop online, get an extra 30% off at .com all 3 days. Just another way to give your closet home a fresh new spring style and surprise savings. Fill your basket at JCPenney. Coupon valid 4/1/43. Giveaway in-store only while supplies last. Must be 18 or older. Exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
It's page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
A surge of illegal immigrants has reached Imperial County. George Gale has the story.
Large numbers of illegal immigrants are being detained. It's being reported that the Border Patrol agents detained a group of 64 Wednesday near Calexico. Within a recent 24-hour period, agents detained 208 illegal border crossers. Yuma Sector Border Patrol has detained recently a group of 74 illegal migrants near San Luis. Most of the surge of illegal border crossers are being found along the Texas-Mexico border. They are also detaining a lot of children unaccompanied by a parent or other relative. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Thursday night's closure on eastbound Interstate 8 between Forester Road and State Route 86, or 4th Street, was canceled and rescheduled for Monday night. Construction crews will close all lanes on eastbound I-8 from Forester Road to 4th Street during this time. That's from 9 p.m. till 5 a.m. to install false work. One lane of westbound I-8 will be closed during this time as well, with the remaining westbound lanes open to traffic. KXO News Time 7:42.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro suggest the works. The works, including tire rotation and pressure check, brake inspection, fluid top-off, battery test, filter check, belts and hoses check, and synthetic blend oil change with up to 6 quarts of Motorcraft oil plus oil filter. You can't beat the works. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in Brawley and El Centro, ready to serve.
In other local news, an injured man was found Monday. He passed away. George Gale has more.
The man was found lying in the driveway of a home in the 400 block of Neckel Road. Imperial Police and Fire were notified via a 911 call. The caller said that the man appeared to have fallen and was bleeding from the head. Caller said the man was still alive, but his breathing was faint. Police arrived first on scene. Responding officer checked the man, and he began performing CPR. Fire crews soon arrived, and they took over the CPR. The man, who has not been identified, was transported to El Centro Regional Medical Center, where he succumbed from his injuries. Imperial Police are investigating the incident, as is the county coroner's office. An autopsy was to be performed to try to determine the cause of death. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And in other local news, a statement from the IID on a body petitioning the U.S. Supreme Court. The board respects Mr. Michael Abadi's right to pursue resolution in this matter, and the board is committed to meet its oath of office and its fiduciary duties of care and loyalty as elected officials of the IID. While both parties hold steadfast to their positions on the matter, waiting for a decision whether the case will be accepted by the U.S. Supreme Court, the IID plans to move forward in implementing an equitable distribution plan consistent with the appellate court's decision, while on a parallel path of preparation for defense. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, the service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they've got the best price on name brand tires sold at Quick Lane, guaranteed. Talk to your Quick Lane service advisor for details.
Cocopah Casino is open for business 24 hours a day and committed to your safety. Play in comfort and cleanliness on the Cocopah Casino floor, featuring all your favorite games, properly spaced and meeting social distancing guidelines. Relax and play at the friendliest casino in Yuma, making sure you're comfortable with constant disinfection, safety precautions, and welcoming smiles for your visit. Winning is just around the corner at Cocopah Casino and Resort, South Highway 95 in Somerton.
Page 2 of the local news and in-depth weather brought to you by Dave and Jose. David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Continuing with more local news, the CBP says there are restrictions. George Gale has the story.
They are very popular on Easter. Coscorones are hollowed-out eggshells filled with confetti. Customs and Border Protection says this year, each passenger in a vehicle will be allowed to cross 12 of the Coscorones across the border. The shells can be decorated, but they must be clean with no egg residue. What seems silly is a very serious situation. Rules are to help prevent further spread of Newcastle disease and highly pathogenic avian influenza. Fresh eggs, raw chicken, and live birds or poultry are prohibited from crossing the border into the United States. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Baja California and Mexicali officials will be checking border crossers over the Easter weekend. Expect some delays as you head south, as the border inspection will take some time. Expect traffic to back up during the delays. The inspections are designed to curb the spread of the coronavirus. The 68th Annual Farm Bureau Scholarship Barbecue will go on as planned, George Gale explains.
but it will be a little bit different. It's the 68th Annual Farm Bureau Scholarship Barbecue. Each year, the Imperial County Farm Bureau presents local students with scholarships from 4 different scholarship funds: Matthew LaBrucherie, Raul Rodriguez Memorial, Jack and Pauline McConnell Memorial, and the Imperial County Farm Bureau scholarships. The longest standing of these funds, the Imperial County Farm Bureau Scholarship, is supported each year by the annual barbecue. While the event will look a little different this year, the fundraiser will be held on Friday, April 30th from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Due to permitting requirements with the county, the event will shift to a drive-through service. They will be serving tri-tip. In order to properly plan the event, they are limiting it to 250 tickets. Each ticket will include a family dinner for 4 and something extra for $50. Farm Bureau is also accepting sponsorships from businesses and individuals. All net proceeds from the barbecue will be dispersed as scholarships. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
It's nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And best of all, a staff who cares about you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, much above normal temperatures will continue through Monday. The hottest day expected to be Easter Sunday, with temperatures reaching 100 degrees in the Imperial and Yuma valleys. A weather system passing mainly to the north will lead to cooler temperatures on Tuesday, with little change through Thursday. Readings will still be above normal, though. 89 the high yesterday, 58 the low. Sunny today with a high near 96, west wind about 5 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 62, west wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. It'll be sunny on Saturday with a high near 99, light wind becoming northwest about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. Easter Sunday will be sunny with a high near 100, light winds. And right now, 66 degrees, 26% relative humidity, wind out of the west at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Air quality good throughout the Imperial Valley, moderate in Mexicali. Page 2 of the local news brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Let's talk about it. Bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. and now on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5. Or log on to kxoradio.com for a 5-minute podcast highlight of the show or the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. High school football, Central shut out Imperial 27-0. Brawley beat up on Calexico 56-0. Holtville topped Vincent Memorial 45-14. And Palo Verde blanked Southwest 42-0. Major League Baseball got underway yesterday. Yeah, Miggy Cabrera hit one out in a snowstorm. Okay. Anyway, the Padres with an 8-7 win over the Diamondbacks in the Petco Park home opener. The Rockies rolled over the Dodgers 8-5. Cardinals, they beat the Reds 11-6. The Angels slipped by the White Sox 4-3. And the Giants went 10 innings before the Mariners held on. The Mariners over the Giants 8-7. Meanwhile, Orioles and the Red Sox, Mets and the Nationals postponed.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District is open and ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer services, visit pmhd.org today.
Well, the NBA is still playing. The Nets whipped the Hornets 111-89. Pistons pounded the Wizards 120-91. 76ers over the Cavaliers 114-94. Heat, they beat the Warriors 116-109. Magic in overtime. They held on to beat the Pelicans 115-110. Yeah, and double overtime. The Hawks got by the Spurs, 134-129. And the Nuggets, they topped the Clippers 101-94. So what's going on with the Chargers? Well, the sister of Los Angeles Chargers controlling owner Dean Spanos is petitioning a court to put 1/3 of the team's ownership stake up for sale. De Spanos Berberian filed a petition Thursday in Los Angeles County Superior Court, contending that mounting debt from the franchise is creating an estimated yearly loss of at least $11 million for the family trust. According to the petition, the trust had debts and expenses of $353 million as of September 30th. Nearly half of that due to the trust investment in the Chargers, the trust stake in the Chargers, and the shares owned by the four children of Alex Spanos. Well, that's better than 95% of the ownership. We've got basketball. Yeah, it's the Final Four. Tomorrow, we've got a doubleheader. We start our coverage at 12:30 with the Final Four show. We'll follow with Houston and Baylor, then UCLA and Gonzaga. Yeah, we've got the games. And on Monday, it's our championship game. We've got coverage starting at 4 o'clock Monday afternoon. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. And it is time for financial news and weather, brought to you this morning by Southwest Security, your locally owned security service protecting you and your business. The U.S. economy's recovery from the pandemic strengthened in March as employers added nearly 1 million jobs. The biggest gain since August, according to the Labor Department. The huge job gain was up from 468 in February, which itself was revised up by nearly 100,000 jobs from the initial reading. Some of the sectors scoring big improvements were among those hurt most badly by the shutdowns associated with the pandemic, including restaurants and bars. State and local education jobs also jumped. Well, President Biden's massive infrastructure proposal has excited transportation executives who say it is unprecedented and will have broad, lasting impact on the country. The outline calls for $621 billion to upgrade and modernize everything from roads to bridges, railways, buses, trains, and airports. Electric vehicles are a major part of the proposal, with investments in charging infrastructure, the battery supply chain, manufacturing tax incentives, and job creation. An all-encompassing infrastructure push is a rarity, according to the transportation experts. Dow Jones Industrials right now up 171 points. S&P 500 up 47. The NASDAQ on a roll, up 233 points. Gold up $14.70 an ounce. Oil up $2.08 a barrel.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business, and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro, and if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 96, west wind about 5 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 62, west wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Saturday will be sunny with a high near 99, light winds. Easter Sunday, it'll be sunny with a high near 100, light winds. Right now downtown we have 67 degrees, 24% relative humidity. Wind out of the west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And air quality throughout the valley is good. Moderate in Mexicali with elevated PM 2.5. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security. They offer live scan fingerprinting to the public. Southwest Security, locally owned, locally operated.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kathan. A sign the economy may be springing back, with word today from the government that employers added 916,000 jobs last month. That's the most in 7 months. White House economic advisor Jared Bernstein.
Over 70% of private sector industries added employment last month. That's robust. Last month we had a strong jobs report, but that was largely in restaurants. Now it's much more widespread.
This comes as the coronavirus is spreading fast again, too. CBS's Cammie McCormick says 40% of counties are now in the red zone.
The lines at vaccination sites are long, but not so at testing sites. So how do we know what the real case numbers are?
I'm certainly concerned about the spike. And there's this growing sense of we're done with this, but we're not.
Dr. Mark Escott of Austin Public Health. The New York Times reports Idaho and Kansas are testing the least, but there is also less testing in the South, making it harder to determine where the pandemic is heading.
Well, the FDA is giving Moderna the okay to make 2 changes to its COVID vaccine, and that can mean extra doses from each vial. At the Derek Chauvin murder trial resuming again today, the former police colleague, Sergeant John Edwards, is testifying. Yesterday, a supervisor indicated officers restraining George Floyd should have eased up earlier. Overseas, rescue attempts today in Taiwan. At the scene of a train wreck that killed at least 51 people. BBC correspondent Cindy Sue says a truck rolled onto the track just before impact.
Images on TV show rescue workers cutting the mango train carriages to reach trapped passengers, while mobile phone footage shared by survivors shows them using the flashlight on their phone to escape.
Well, the president's son, Hunter Biden, admits the laptop that turned up in a Delaware repair shop in 2019 might be his. It became a campaign issue last year as Republicans honed in on his dealings with Ukraine.
So it could have been yours.
Of course, certainly. There could be a laptop out there that was stolen from me. There could be that I was hacked. It could be that it was Russian intelligence. It could be that it was stolen from me.
Biden was interviewed for CBS's Sunday Morning. An end-of-life specialist has a dose of advice for medical students. CBS's Jim Krasula says the message is, read Shakespeare.
Dr. David Jeffrey of the University of Edinburgh in Scotland says the plays may be a creative way to teach medical students empathy. The doctor says the pandemic has created new challenges for doctors to connect emotionally with their patients.
Financial markets are closed today for the Good Friday holiday. This is CBS News.
CBS News Radio is your home for breaking news. With our team of reporters around the country and the world, we give you the coverage you can trust.
Let's start with every bunny out there who loves filling up baskets for Easter, like yours truly. Now narrow it to all those rambunctious rabbits who realize they're a couple of goodies short. Easter emergency! For you, Walgreens has a great selection of Easter candy, toys, and gifts with pickup in as little as 30 minutes. So finish filling your Easter baskets in one quick hop at Walgreens.
This week, select Easter baskets, accessories, and gifts are buy one, get one 50% off. Restrictions apply to offer and pickup. See Walgreens.com/pickup for details.
Welcome back to the quickest podcast ever, brought to you by Kohl's. Today's topic, Easter. I'm ready to break out the bunny decor. Same. Kohl's has so many cute things. You can decorate pretty much everything, even Easter eggs. My family will be so excited. I got great gifts for my favorite peeps, too. Ooh, love peeps. Plus, I got Kohl's Cash and 15% off. I'm sold. One more thing. Get it in 1 hour or less with free store pickup. I'm gonna hop to it. 15% offer ends April 3rd. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohls.com for details.
A Good Friday tradition in an untraditional time, a pandemic.
Christians carrying wooden crosses and wearing face masks are retracing the footsteps of Jesus to the 14 stations of the cross here on the Via Dolorosa in Jerusalem. Israel is allowing local Christians to attend amid a successful COVID vaccination campaign, but turnout is sparse as tourists are still barred from entering the country. Robert Berger, CBS News on the Via Dolorosa, Jerusalem.
Former presidential candidate and now New York City mayoral hopeful Andrew Yang is in the hospital. It's an apparent kidney stone that triggered abdominal pain this morning. Yang battled a case of COVID-19 just a couple of months ago. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Classic case of neurotic narcissism and a first-class smarty pants.
AM 1230 KXO.